Hello everybody, Dawn Master here. We got Matco and Cornwall days here. So Friday, Cornwall came. Yesterday was Thursday, Matco came. Wasn't planning on getting anything. Like lately, I haven't been just splurging at all. It's been a while. But I splurged this week, and the deals were just too good for me to pass up. Tool Addict. It's just too hard. So I had to splurge, and I had to get me another Matco ratchet because I like them so much. They feel so good in the hand. No, they do not have the smoothest teeth. Ratcheting mechanism isn't as smooth, I'm sure a lot of you will have to agree with me, as the Dual 80. This isn't my favorite locking design, but that is just, it's just there. Like, the Dual 80, they know what they're doing. They designed this, they patented it. It's smooth from the get-go. All Dual 80s are just smooth, right from out of the box. No breaking in. And the more you use a Dual 80, the smoother it gets, which is even better. From stock, they're smooth. But we're not really talking about Snap-on today. But that is the Snap-on 13-inch locking flex head with a high vis, with a big, bulky, thick head. I don't use it a lot because of that. I always grab my Matcos more. As you can see, I got all the Matcos here that I own. I only own 5 Matco ratchets. So now I have a normal size 3/8 Matco, which I haven't had. I was contemplating either getting a 12.5, which is this, or a 15-inch. They offer a 15-inch with the comfort grip, because the only 3/8 ratchet I have that I work with for a long time has been this 18-inch, which used to be reasonably priced at about 190, 200 bucks when I bought this. It was like, I think it was 190 I paid for it, but now they're like 290 for some reason. They go on sale. I think they're in the flyer right now for like 210, 250, I don't know. Locking flex. This is the best locking flex head design. I'm sure a lot of other people say that. It is true. Been wrenching for over a decade now. I've tried all the different brands of lockings, and this design, which is the same as gear wrench, is the best design. It's less likely to get unlocked. I've actually never had an instance where it came unlocked on me. The gear wrench one will come unlocked. I'll go over that in a bit. Same design on the gear wrench, but the gear wrench isn't as beefy. It's a softer, thinner switch, not nearly as heavy duty as the Matco. So they're not the same friggin' ratchet. But what I picked up yesterday for 30% off, which is kind of a hidden little deal that they have. They're not really advertising. A lot of the dealers don't even know about this, especially old dealers that are about to retire. So any ratchet, including the BFR 128 BLFX in an ergo purple grip with black chrome, is normally $240 for this ratchet. Yes, very expensive for a 12.5-inch ratchet. That's more than what I paid for this 2 years ago. The 18-inch with a blue handle, chrome. The black ones are a little bit more expensive, but with 30% off, this puppy was 160. He did 160 bucks. So that's what the discount came to. I told him to put this part number in, see what it came out to. He said normally $240, on promotion $160 and some change. I have the receipt somewhere, but that's what it was. And I told him, like, I'm pretty sure every Matco ratchet in the catalog is on a deal right now, on a promotion, 30% off. And he's like, really? I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah, put a different one in. So we put in another one. He put in one of these, but these are already on sale for actually more than, I think, 30% off or so. Half-inch ratchet he put in 30% off. Every ratchet, 30% off. And that goes until the end of this month. So if you're looking to try out a Matco ratchet, if you've never owned one, or there's a size you don't have that you really want to get, try to get it. Might be able to order online and you'll probably get 30% off. Order it before the end of June. Order it online. Who cares? Put it on the credit card. Screw it. Anyway, I really like the black chrome. I think it looks cool. The idea of it, of the look, is awesome. I used this for 2 days now. So I used it, well, half the rest of the day yesterday, and then I used it all day today. The purple is really hard to clean compared to the blue, the orange, and the red. The red is a little difficult to clean. The blue has seemed to be the easiest to clean. I don't know why. But Matco's ergo handle, the colored, the plastic part. So the black is rubber, the plastic is the colored part. Plastic part, kind of hard to clean up, as you can see. This red one has probably had the least amount of use because I don't grab this that often. But when I need it, it's very handy because it's so long. It's 13 inch. It's longer than this. I wish Matco just made this 3/8 a 13 inch. Or it's 13 and a half, I think. Because this 12 inch or whatever it is, it's great, but I like a little bit longer, like the Snap-on Comfort Grip. Their long handle is a little bit longer. That's the perfect length for me. But Matco, for some reason, so this is this ratchet with no comfort grip. This is basically a 12. You put a comfort grip on it, you're getting about 3/4 to a 1/2 inch more. But you can't add a comfort grip to Matco. You can't replace these handles. Is very difficult. I've never tried it, but I've heard it's difficult. Enough rambling on. This is an old kind of vintage Matco. I think it's Armstrong made, where it's actually stamped USA. This is a BR12 LFT. And it's a coarse tooth. But not very fun to use, pretty gravelly. This one stays at home when I need a locking flex head, and I don't want to booger up this one because it's so fancy and nice, and I don't like that flex head or that locking design on the Snap-on. I got that ratchet because it was a good deal, and I wanted to have his handle, and I wanted to try the new locking flex head. Sometimes you gotta buy and try, and then you can sell them or trade up or whatever. But yeah, here's the Matco collection. This is become one of my favorite quarter drive ratchets, even though it's not a flex head. It's so small and it's broken in so nicely. Their 88 tooth is pretty good. I'll give them that. Yeah, it's a sure clip design or snap ring design, but they hold up really good. You'll break the anvil normally before you strip teeth out. Like I did on this 18 inch 3/8 about a year ago. I sheared the anvil off of it, trying to break loose some really tight bell housing bolts on a Ford, and he popped a new anvil kit in it. And this one, it's not, there is some back drag, but it's pretty smooth. And then the quarter drive isn't really broken in yet. The more you use them, like these quarter drive ones, the smoother they'll get. This one hasn't been used a whole lot, and it's just kind of noisy, and it does have some back drag. But like I was saying, this little 7 inch or whatever it is, little 6 inch, just not a lot of back drag, smooth. I love it. So if you guys wanted a part number on the little 6 inch comfort grip, it's the only color he had a while ago, and it was on promo for $80. So Matco does have some good deals. This is the AFR 58X, code FK. And then the long one, which I hate how they don't stamp these anymore, because I don't think the whole thing's made in USA. It probably has to do with laws, I don't know. But see how the Matco logo is rubbed off? Because it's a long, getting down into tight spaces, it gets wear. They got a flag on there, it's laser or whatever. Doesn't look that good, in my opinion. Wears off, looks like shit. Why can't they stamp it like the head, the 88 with the logo up there? Why can't they stamp USA in it? It's because something about it isn't USA. It's probably made in Taiwan, then finished in USA. The handle's probably put on it here at a Matco place, and the head kit's put in it. I don't know. But yeah, there's the new ratchet, the black chrome. First black chrome ratchet I've ever owned. And the 3/8 locking mechanisms are very tight. They don't really ever, they loosen up a little bit. And then if you do leave them out in the weather, they do get moisture on them. These flippers do rust. Just an update on that, letting you guys know. So when they look new, they're nice and kind of like anodized looking, like that. They will rust if you get moisture on them. So just keep that in mind. But the locking mechanism on the 3/8, it wears in, it gets kind of loose, it helps. But I use this to break shit free, and look at that play. Let's see if that's normal. Yeah, not nearly as much play in that one. This one's got a crap ton of play. And he said when it breaks, he'll warranty it, but whatever. A little quarter drive. It's got a little bit of play, but not too bad. The quarter drive locking flex head, though, the flipper isn't recessed like the 3/8 drive. So these do come unlocked occasionally if you're really in a tight spot and you're rubbing up against a harness or something. But still a great design, where this one is more flush, pretty much almost all the way flush on the flipper side. That side sticks out like the quarter drive though. But the flipper on the quarter, probably because of size, quarter is so small they couldn't manage to get it down in there, whatever. But when they're new, the 3/8 when they're new are really tough. Like I would have to put the camera down and there we go, I got it. If you kind of manipulate it, you can get it. But nice locking design. They're good ratchets. Matco's a good ratchet. Some people hate them, most people love them. But this one's a little rough, but it'll break in. Black chrome. This will be a kind of long video because we're gonna do two parts. But what I'm probably gonna do is, you know what, guys? You guys will know. I'm gonna do 2 videos. The next video is going to be a Cornwall video, and we're going to talk about impact wobble sockets. Someone wanted me to do a video on impact sockets, what I think, my opinions on brands, so we'll do that. Stay tuned, and the next video will be out after this shortly. And the last thing I like to say is that the black chrome, I've heard it wears off, and I can already see that mark right there. That's not a stain or anything. That's the chrome or the black finish wearing off from 2 days of use. Taking bell housing bolts out in kind of a tight spot, rubbing up against things. I've always kind of thought that about the Matco chrome. I don't think it's as durable as like Mac or Snap-on. It's probably overseas. I don't know. I could be wrong. These might all be chromed in US, but whatever. They feel good in the hand. Get you one while they're 30% off, or you're gonna miss out. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, ask me questions if you want, and have a good one. Stay tuned.